my NXT review for the 6th of July episode of NXT, so I hope you all enjoy. Right, so the first thing that happened was, before the intro we had a promo for American Alpha and The Revival, because it was their special match this week. After that we had the intro, obviously, and then we had Bayley versus Alexa Bliss in a really, really good women's match. I really enjoyed this. This has been the best women's match I've watched since I started doing these reviews. It was really good. It was really good. But, you know, one thing I could describe this match as is roll-up city bitch, because there was a lot of roll-ups near the end. Even, like, Bayley was doing them, which I was surprised, because I didn't really think she'd win that way, but she was rolling up. There were a bit where she was on the top rope, and Alexa Bliss swiped her legs, and she smashed her head on the turnbuckle. That was a really cool spot. And in the end, Bayley won with the Bayley to Belly. And now she has the right to face Nia Jax. I think it's Nia Jax, no, Oscar, maybe, not Asuka. Then Nia Jax came out, and Bayley was like, "Oh, you're a bully, and you know, ever since I got injured, I've been pushed out of the title picture and stuff like that." Nia Jax comes out, and they're like, "Well, why don't we do it one more time?" So I'm guessing that they're gonna have a match next. Next time I see Bayley, that's probably a match. Then there was a TM61. Is that what they are? TM16? Or 61, I don't know. A promo of those guys, even though we've not really seen them do much lately. They're from Australia. They've done a lot in Japan, I don't know a lot about them. But there was like a promo on them. Then there was an interview with The Revival, and they were basically saying that we're the best, we're the first and only ever two-time NXT champions, and we're going to stay that way. And then it was Blake and Murphy versus the Hype Bros. I don't know. I mean, even the commentators sounded a bit confused. Why was Blake and Murphy together again? They'd split up. They both had singles matches, tried to get a win. Both of them couldn't get the win, so then they tried to team up again. And then, as they was deciding who was going to start the match off, they were having a big argument over it. At that point, Rhino came back. He gored Zack, he gored Mojo, and he gored Blake, and then Murphy ran away, and they had this weird, intense stare-off. And then, we had an interview with American Alpha, and they're basically saying that they're willing, you know, ready, willing, and able, and all that. Like they say in every promo. And then there was like this bit where Rhino was leaving the arena, and this interview was like, "Rhino, can we have some words with you tonight?" Turns around, looks at camera, walks away, doesn't even say anything. Silent interview. There was a Shinsuke Nakamura and Finn Balor promo once again, somewhere in between, and also in between there was a promo announcing that Samoa Joe would be making his return to NXT after retaining the NXT belt at NXT The End. So, yeah. And then we got to the main event. The Tag Team Championship, 2 out of 3 falls. This was definitely the best match on the card. This is the best match I've seen out of all 3 NXTs I've reviewed so far. It was so competitive. The chemistry between the two teams is amazing. I mean, they always do good, like at Dallas and at like Brooklyn, I think, as well. They've done really good. But this was really, really good. I think they could have saved this for a network special, like a takeover, but they decided to go with the route of giving it to free paying fans, but whatever. But yeah, so really intense. They started like damaging Jason Jordan's leg at one point. There were a bit where Jason Jordan and Chad Gable at the same time did the thing where they hold the opponents from the back, run to the turnbuckle, smack off the turnbuckle, and they both flip back, roll, and then they both hit a drop kick at the same time. That literally made me say wow out loud. There's some other cool moves like the assisted leg drop. I think it was Chad Gable who ended up getting the first fall. I don't know, because they both use ankle locks. I think it might have been Jason Jordan, actually. One of them made, I think it was Scott Dawson tap out to the ankle lock. And then Scott Dawson did a submission and made him tap as well. And then the final fall went to the Revival. So the Revival retained their tag team titles. And apparently that was the conclusion to their feud that's been happening for a couple of months now. But I'm just wondering, like, who's going to go in the tag team title picture if it's not going to be American Alpha. Is it going to be TM 16 or 61? Is it going to be the Hype Bros? Is it going to be I don't know, there isn't very many tag teams anymore. Oh, the Authors of Pain maybe, or maybe they're getting rid of that feud to start American Alpha versus the Authors of Pain. But we'll have to see. So altogether, really good NXT, the best NXT I've watched so far while reviewing. Next week is Shinsuke Nakamura versus Finn Balor, but as Josh has already said, we're on a trip, so I'm going to have to review that on Friday for you guys, because we come back on Friday and we leave again Monday for another trip. But I'm going to review that Friday, and I'm going to do some extra stuff for you guys. I've already pre-recorded some stuff for you lot, so that's all good, it's all fine. But yeah, so this is definitely a solid 4.5. The only thing that I didn't really like was like the Rhino return. It made no sense. Like, I thought it was running for state representative, so why is he coming back? And it made no sense why he was attacking like Blake and Mojo and Zack, but he left. Well, I know that Murphy ran off, but does this mean we're going to have Buddy Murphy versus Rhino at the next takeover show or something? I don't know where they're going with that. I don't know why Rhino's back. I'm not saying I don't like it. I'm not saying I don't like Rhino, because Rhino's awesome. It's the goal machine, the man beast, but it doesn't make sense to me. So, thanks for watching this NXT review. Hope you enjoyed. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe to this channel. And hopefully we'll try and get lots of content out for you guys while we're on this trip. If we don't, then we'll do a load more than we normally would do on the weekend. But yeah, thanks for watching.